And welcome back, Interior sports fans. Mike Fussell here to get you caught up on the latest weekend sports action. The second day of the 70th Open North American Championship sled dog race kicked off earlier today. Temperatures were a little cooler than yesterday, but still a bit warm for the dogs. Buddy Streeper passed Mark Hardum on the narrow trail after starting in the number 2 slot. Streeper came into the chutes first with a time of 64 minutes and 54 seconds. That's about 6 minutes faster than his first heat finish. That puts his two-day total just over 136 minutes. Hardum, who came in first on Friday, finished second today. His two-day total is just under 139 minutes. Buddy Streeper will be one of the last musters out of the field tomorrow. That's something he says may give him a competitive edge.
They're going to set the pace. I can hear on the radio and I can match their pace. And if somebody's making a move, I can know early, and that gives me that little bit extra time that I can manage my team correctly and maybe alter my strategy.
Interior high school basketball teams are still battling it out at states. The Hutch girls took fourth in the 3A bracket earlier, and Monroe Catholic are state runner-ups. Here's a look at some of the latest action.
It was time to settle the score at the Sullivan Arena between the interior rivals of West Valley and Lathrop. The Mutes were trying to avenge their MAC title loss, but West Valley would have none of that. It was all West Valley who stymied Lathrop and got in transition. They led 15-4 after one and 29-15 at the break. The Mutes would rally and cut it 6 on a Curtis White Jr. bucket. He led the Mutes with 14 points, but Lathrop couldn't get close. West Valley holds off the late charge from Lathrop and wins 64-47. This ends Lathrop's season. The Wolfpack will play Ketchikan for 4th place. In the 4A girls semifinal between Colony and West Valley, the Wolfpack girls played for their senior Carly Marquez. She went down with a broken wrist in the first quarter and would not return. Ruthie Hebert and the team stepped up and led 18-12 at the end of the first half, relying on their suffocating defense. Colony would rally a bit behind Faith Ferris, and it was just 30-25 going into the fourth, but everyone made plays for West Valley, who went on a pivotal 16-7 run in the fourth quarter. West Valley wins 50-32 to advance to their first state final since 2012. They will face Diamond for the title.
We are really happy. We're praying for Carly right now and hoping we can go see her, and either way, we're going to play for her and we're going to win her for her.
You have the fundamentals. You know the plays. You have all the things that we've been working on all year. You're prepared. So now you just have to come out with confidence, and if they come together and they play like a unit, we'll be all right.
The Hutchison boys started their day by defeating Sitka 69-56 in their consolation opener. In the girls' game, the Hawks hit a number of threes to stay close to the Wolves. Ellie Veazey hit 3 triples and led Hutch with 11. They were down 23-29 at the half. Sydney Riggs scored a game high of 18 points, and Sitka wins 49-36 over Hutch. The Wolves will play Valdez for the title. Hutch will face Barrow in the 3rd place game. Monroe Catholic took on Grace Christian for the 3A boys semifinal game. The Rams came out shooting in the first. They outscored Grace 19-8. The matchup came down to the final quarter, though, where the name of the game was defense. Monroe Catholic held GC to only 7 points, but scored only 5 themselves. Despite that, they would end up on top, winning 48-42, thanks to a game-high tally of 17 by Jalen McAuliffe.
We know what to expect tomorrow. It'll be a real battle. So every experience is beneficial if you make the most of it. I'm opportunistic that our guys could do that.
The Rams move on to the finals to face Barrow for the state title.
The Fairbanks Arctic Lions are an 18U hockey team made up of the best young players the interior has to offer, and they are traveling to Troy, Michigan for nationals in the upcoming week. This is the first time the team has made it to the tournament, and to add to the excitement, they will go in with the top seed from their division. The Lions play an Ohio team, Sylvania, in their first matchup of the round-robin play on Thursday. They will face squads from Arizona and Missouri after that. Braden DeWeese says that despite the Lions' dream team being composed of rival high school players, the squad meshes together well.
We're pretty pumped. At the beginning of the year, we had 3 people trying out, and now we won state. We're going to nationals. I think it's pretty crazy. So I think the guys are really pumped up. You know, in high school, it's kind of different. You know, it's a little rivalry. You know, but when we come together here, it's all jokes and laughs, and then when we get on the ice, it's about business.
And the Ice Dogs are on the road fighting it out in a series against the Kenai River Brown Bears this weekend. Mitchell Bauman edged the Dogs up by 1 point in the first period of last night's game. Kenai River wouldn't answer back until after the first intermission. The Brown Bears found the back of the net twice in the second period. That put them up 2-1. But that wouldn't keep the Dogs down for long. Fairbanks would go on a 3-0 run in the third. Todd Burgess scored an unassisted point on a power play. Hans Gorowski kept the momentum rolling and put the Ice Dogs on top late in the game. And Ethan Somoza added a finishing touch with an empty net goal less than 20 seconds from the final horn. Ice Dogs win it 4-2. And that'll do it for sports this weekend. Mike Schultz has your full weather forecast coming up next. We'll catch you next time.